Hi guys, Colleen from Walking the Resonant Path. I just wanted to do a book review of a book I've just finished reading called Waking the Witch by Rachel Burge. I'll just read the blurb at the back like I always do, and then I'll tell you what I thought of it. I tried to keep you safe, but I see now that I can't. They won't stop until they have you. When Ivy's search for her mother draws her to a remote Welsh isle, she uncovers a dark secret about her past. An ancient and corrupt power is stalking Ivy, and her only chance of survival is to look deep within herself. For not every story and legend is true, and some evils are not what they seem. A darkly spellbinding tale of female empowerment steeped in Welsh mythology and Arthurian legend. So at first, when I was reading the first half of this book has like 29 chapters. And when I was reading the first half of this book, I was just going, everything's okay. Ivy's okay, the character of Ivy's okay, the character of her love interest, Tom, is okay, the plot is okay. Everything was just okay, but I was getting a bit bored. For the first 14 chapters, I was pretty much like, everything's just okay. I can read it, but I'm not really thrilled about it. Then, when it got to about chapter 14, 15, things started to get really good. It got really good from then on. But it's only like a 29 chapter book. So you've done half or over half the book before you get really interested. And that was the problem with it. From chapter 14, 15 on, when they started bringing in Merlin and the Arthurian legend and the witches and everything, then things got really interesting and exciting. But after chapter 14, there was a plot, there was mystery, but it really wasn't thrilling me or drawing me forward, and I just thought it's okay. I'm kind of interested to know what happens, but not really. I'm kind of interested to know what these shadow things are that keep entering people and attacking Ivy, but not really that interested, really. But once they got to the island, once they started involving the Merlin, the legend, and the witches, then it got really interesting, but I wasn't interested until about chapter 14 on, and that was the problem. You shouldn't need over half the book to introduce your characters or to introduce the plot, and that's what it seemed to be. That you're taking a very, very long time to introduce the characters and the plot. But then she did a brilliant job with the second half. The second half was interesting, it was exciting. You wanted to know what was going to happen with her and her sisters, so that was all really good. Her sister witches and stuff, and that was all fantastic, but the first bit was just dragged on, and I thought everything was just okay. What also irritated me is I actually didn't like the name that she had when she was a witch. It just didn't roll off my tongue. It was either, maybe I wasn't saying it right, it was either Moroni or Moronoe or something like that. Moronoe or Moroni it was. I thought, geez, all the other witches had better names. The Morgan, Glitania, Thitton, all those had better names. But Moroni or Moronoe, it was kind of just, that's just a personal thing, didn't roll off my tongue. So every time I had to sort of say it in my head, I was like, this isn't rolling off my tongue, but that was just a personal thing. That didn't lose any cauldron points, but what did was that the first half of the book was just really slow and dragged on, and I just thought everything was okay and I wasn't really bothered. Then the second half of the book I read really quickly because it was really good and really interesting. So I guess I'm going to give it 3.75 cauldrons because I would have given it 4, but it just dragged on so much in the first part, I found, and it could have been done a lot quicker in the first bit and then got you to the interesting bit before you'd read half the book. So that is Waking the Witch by Rachel Burge, and I'm giving it 3.75 cauldrons. First half, a bit slow. Second half, really good. Okay, well, I hope you have a glorious day and do whatever resonates within your soul. Bye now.